Hello students, welcome again to my online classes. I am Mrs. Veena Deshmukh, your assistant teacher, Maharshi Public School. Because of increasing corona cases, we should choose the online way to study and protect ourselves from coronavirus. Okay, so let's start the class. In the offline class in our school, we have studied 6 lessons of civics, the Indian's criminal justice system. Almost part of this lesson we have completed in the school, and some topics are left here, so we have to complete this topic in this video. Okay, so you should take your SST textbook and open your page number 246. In the beginning of this lesson we have seen some new words and their meanings. Okay, and we have understood the meanings of these words there, and it was homework also. You should write these words and meanings in your notebook. You should understand the meaning of these words. Okay, and I hope everybody has done your homework. Okay, then we have seen about the police, which are the duties and which are the responsibilities of police. We have seen about it in offline class. After it we have seen one story of one woman. Her name is here Shanti, and her necklace was stolen here. Her brother and her husband searched it but they didn't get. And there is one doubtful person, Dhobi. His name is here Hari. Okay, and when both they are went to Hari's house, they find him counting the money. Because of money, there's doubt strengthened there on Hari. Okay, after it we have seen some rights of arrested person. Okay, we have understood the rights of arrested person in our offline class. Then we have solved two MCQs on page number 247. Then there is a remaining part of this story. Okay, of Shanti and Hari. Okay, her husband went to police station and filed the FIR to police station. Okay, what is the FIR? We have seen about this FIR also in previous class. First information report, that is called the FIR. Okay, where to file an FIR? When any crime is in our area, we should file the FIR in police station. Okay, after it there is again remaining part of the story. Okay, Mr. Goyal returns to Hari's house with the policeman, and this policeman arrests Hari and takes him along with the money found in his house. Okay, then we have seen about the bailable and non-bailable offences in previous class. Which are the bailable and which are the non-bailable offences? Offences means crime. Then on page number 249 we have seen about the public prosecutor. Which person is this public prosecutor? Okay, then the defense lawyer, we have seen about the defense lawyer also. After it there is again remaining part of this story. In Hari's case, the public prosecutor presents all facts and evidences collected by the police and examines all witnesses so that the truth is revealed. Okay, then we have seen about the judge also. Okay, now in this video we will see a fair trial, next topic. Okay, so you should open your page number 249 and watch the video. Okay, before it we have to watch one different video regarding to this lesson. Okay, So enjoy through this video and learn through this video also.
People have high expectations from the judge. He is expected to be independent. The independence of all judges who run courts is described as people have high expectations from the judge. He is expected to be independent. The independence of all judges who run courts is described as independence of judiciary. These people need to be independent. If the judiciary is not independent, it will not be able to resolve disputes involving the government and citizens. It will not be able to treat all people equally. Let us say the government runs the judiciary. In that case, the court will treat powerful politicians differently. It will try to please the government by giving judgments favorable to powerful people. That would lead to injustice. Injustice would reign supreme in the country. Thankfully, our judicial system is independent. It is able to take decisions in a fair and impartial manner because of its independence.
Your Honor, the project will reduce the travel time between the two villages by an hour at least. That will help the employees reach their offices quicker. The flyover should be constructed as it is a government order.
Dear petitioner and defendant, in this case, I must follow the due process of law. This includes the right to equality. All citizens are equal before the law. The right to life conferred by Article 21 should be reiterated.
Article 21 says, no person shall be deprived of his life or personal liberty except according to a procedure established by law. But courts have interpreted this article in many ways over the years. The courts have attached many meanings to Article 21. They have bestowed the right to livelihood and the right to drinking water to the citizens of India under this article. If any act of the government hurts your right to live a decent life, you can claim your rights under Article 21.
Your Honor, this is a government-approved project.
Enough. I have heard and understood the facts of this case thoroughly. Although this is a government-approved project, it violates the fundamental rights of many people. And if you've forgotten, let me remind you what the judiciary does. Broadly speaking, the work that the judiciary does can be divided into the following: dispute resolution, upholding the law and enforcing fundamental rights, and judicial review. It resolves disputes between two citizens. It is supposed to step in when there is a dispute between a citizen and the government. The court delivers a verdict when there is a dispute between two different state governments. Courts uphold the law and enforce fundamental rights of citizens. Any citizen, like Ms. Shruti, can approach the court if they believe that their fundamental rights are being violated. If they feel that someone else's fundamental rights are being violated, they can file a PIL. As the final interpreter of the Constitution, the judiciary has the power to strike particular laws passed by the government if it believes that these are a violation of the basic structure of the Constitution.
In this case of petitioner versus government, the government has to relocate the construction of the flyover to a distance away from the slums. This way, it will help reduce commuting times, provide jobs for the poor, and also retain their source of income. This is called judicial review.
Your Honor, with all due respect, this project was passed by the ruling party in the parliament and was approved by the executive.
In this case of petitioner versus government, the government has to relocate the construction of the flyover to a distance away from the slums. This way, it will help reduce commuting times, provide jobs for the poor, and also retain their source of income. This court has the right to re-examine the decisions of the government as part of the judiciary's right to review government's decisions. In other words, the government's decision has failed to pass the judicial review process. The court orders the government to change the location of the flyover and spare the slum dwellers.
Olga Tellis versus Bombay Municipal Corporation was a case where the judiciary ruled that right to livelihood is a part of right to life. The court said that the right to life is not restricted to mere existence. In fact, the court used the phrase animal existence. Since no person can lead a decent life without a source of income, the court included the right to livelihood under Article 21. The court argued that eviction of slum dwellers from slums and pavements would lead to deprivation of their life. Public interest litigation, or PIL mechanism, allows a person or an organization to file a case in court on behalf of those whose rights are violated. A PIL can be filed in the High Court or the Supreme Court of India. The judiciary in India is an independent body. The government does not interfere in its working. Dispute resolution, judicial review, upholding the law, and enforcing fundamental rights are key tasks of the judiciary. The judiciary has the right to examine the decisions of the government and cancel it if it violates the rights of people. This process is called judicial review.
If you like this video,
Now come back to our lesson on page number 249. I think all of you enjoyed and learned also through this video. Okay. Next topic is here a fair trial. According to rule of the law, everyone irrespective of their caste, class, gender or religion is equal in the eyes of law. And you know, according to our constitution, all persons are equal before the law, before the court. Okay, means in court जो हमारी कास्ट, क्लास, जेंडर या रिलीजन रहता है ये नहीं देखा जाता. ऑल पीपल आर इक्वल देयर. ओके, therefore everyone has the right to a fair trial when accused, and so there is a equality and there are rights for fair trial. ओके, व्हेन दे आर एक्यूज्ड, अगर वो कोई भी दोषी है तो वहाँ पे हर एक को राइट दिए हुए हैं फेयर ट्रायल के. ओके, moreover article 21 of the Indian constitution that assured the right to life affirms that a person life or freedom can be taken away only by pursuing a balanced and fair legal process. And according to our constitution there is one article 21. Okay, and it assures the right to the life. Okay, there is one special right of people, the right to life. And what this right affirms here, affirms means pramanit karna, that a person life or freedom can be taken away only by pursuing a balance, means जो भी फेयर लीगल प्रोसेस है ये होनी चाहिए हर एक पर्सन के लिए, बिकॉज their life is depend on these fair legal process. Okay, तो ये जो फेयर लीगल प्रोसेस है, फेयर ट्रायल है, ये हर एक पर्सन के लिए होनी चाहिए अगर वो दोषी है तो. ओके, thus a fair trial implies that Article 21 of the Indian Constitution is not violated and all people irrespective of their differences are treated equally. And this fair trial should be implies. Okay, एंड इससे क्या होगा कि जो 21 आर्टिकल है ऑफ आवर इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ये वॉयलेट नहीं होगा, सभी को इक्वली ट्रीट किया जाए तो इन द कोर्ट. ओके, नाउ टर्न योर पेज नंबर 250. Essentials of a fair trial. There are some points, and these points are essential in fair trial. Okay, the following conditions needed to be fulfilled for a fair trial. First, the accused is given a copy of FIR, charge sheet, and all evidences based on which charges are framed. And जो भी accused person है, दोषी है, उन्हें FIR की कॉपी दी जाती है, चार्जशीट एंड जो भी एविडेंसेस है, जो भी उस पर केस लगी है, उस पर जो भी एविडेंसेस है वो उन्हें बताए जाते हैं. ओके, देन सेकेंड, फैमिली एंड फ्रेंड्स कैन बी प्रेजेंट एट द ट्रायल दैट इज़ हेल्ड इन ओपन कोर्ट. एंड जहाँ पे भी केस चल रही है, ट्रायल चल रही है, वहाँ पे उनके फैमिली मेम्बर्स एंड फ्रेंड्स अटेंड कर सकते हैं, प्रेजेंट रह सकते हैं. ओके, ट्रायल इज़ हेल्ड इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ द एक्यूज. एंड जो भी केस यहाँ पे होगी, ये जो दोषी है, एक्यूज पर्सन है, इसके उपस्थिति में ये होती है. नेक्स्ट, द एक्यूज इज डिफेंडेड बाय अ लॉयर. एंड जो भी दोषी है ये अपना लॉयर, अपना वकील रख सकते हैं, विच इफ़ नेसेसरी शुड बी प्रोवाइडेड बाय द स्टेट. अगर उसकी कंडीशन नहीं है, जो एक्यूज है, जो दोषी है, अगर ये पर्सन की कंडीशन नहीं है, फॉर एग्जांपल इन अ स्टोरी यहाँ पे ये जो धोबी है हरी, इनकी कंडीशन नहीं है, ये बहुत ही पुअर पर्सन है, तो व्हाट हैपनिंग हियर कि इसे गवर्नमेंट, इसे कोर्ट हेल्प करेगा, वो उन्हें वकील या लॉयर असिस्ट करके देंगे. ओके, द डिफेंस इज गिवन एम्पल अपॉर्चुनिटी टू क्रॉस एग्जामिन. एंड जो डिफेंस है, इन्हें बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटी दी जाती है क्रॉस एग्जामिन की. ओके, एम्पल मीन्स पर्याप्त, बड़ा. क्वेश्चन, an individual who has previously been examined by other party to assess the authenticity of his her statements and present witness to prove that the accused is not guilty. और अगर accused person guilty नहीं है, आरोपी नहीं है, तो उन्हें विटनेस प्रेजेंट भी करने की अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ यहाँ पे दी जाती है, ताकि वो अपना जो भी गुनाह है वो प्रूव कर सके कि उन्होंने गुनाह नहीं किया है. तो ये सभी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ फेयर ट्रायल में दी जाती हैं. मैटर इज adjudged impartially on the basis of evidences and facts presented in the court. and जो भी evidences, जो भी facts कोर्ट में प्रेजेंट किए जाते हैं, उसके बेस पे ही जो जजमेंट है वो impartially दिया जाता है. ओके, now there are some MCQs. We have to solve these MCQs here. First, what does the fair trial imply? There are three options. A, all people irrespective of their differences are treated equally. Then second, the accused is defended by a lawyer, which is necessary should be provided by the state. And there are both A and B. C option is here. Okay, what is the answer here? C option is answer here, both A and B. Okay, got it? Then second, as per which article of Indian Constitution all people have a fundamental right to be defended by a lawyer. There are three options again. Okay, A, Article 21, Article 22 and Article 39. What is the answer here? Article 22 is the answer here. B option is answer here. Okay, now there is the remaining part of the story, okay, of Hari and Shanti. We have to understand the story here. Okay, let us return the Hari's story to see what happened during the trial. एंड हमें यहाँ पे देखना है कि ये जो हरी की स्टोरी थी इस पे एंड में क्या हो रहा है, ट्रायल में क्या हो रहा है. ओके, द कोर्ट अपॉइंटेड अ डिफेंस लॉयर. अब हरी के लिए कौन अपॉइंट कर रहे हैं लॉयर? कोर्ट. ओके, यामिनी जायसवाल, हु इज द लॉयर ऑफ हरी? यामिनी जायसवाल फॉर हरी एज हिज फैमिली कुड नॉट अफोर्ड्स इट. और ये जो हरी है इनकी फैमिली लॉयर नहीं रख सकती बिकॉज ऑफ द पुअरिटी. ओके, Advocate Amini Jaiswal met Hari and his family and thoroughly studied the statements and evidences presented against him. एंड ये जो एमिनी जायसवाल है, एडवोकेट एमिनी जायसवाल, ये हरी एंड उनके फैमिली को मिलती है और जो भी स्टेटमेंट्स है, जो भी एविडेंसेस है कोर्ट में प्रेजेंट किए हुए हरी के अगेंस्ट, इसका पूरा स्टडी करती है. फाइनली आफ्टर languishing in the jail for another 2 months, the case came up for hearing. Languishing means spend the days. Okay, means दिन काटना. There were case. Okay, the public prosecutor presented all facts and evidences that indicated that Hari stole the ornaments from the Goel residence. एंड जो पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर है ये पूरे फैक्ट्स यहाँ पे फैक्ट्स एंड एविडेंसेस प्रेजेंट करते हैं कोर्ट में एंड बताते हैं कि जो ऑर्नामेंट चोरी हुआ था ये हरी ने चुराया है. ओके, फ्रॉम गोयल रेसिडेंस. Advocate Amini Jaiswal cross-examined all witnesses as well as the investigating officer to ascertain the ट्रूथ. एंड ये जो एडवोकेट एमिनी है ये क्रॉस एग्जामिन करती है पूरे जो भी विटनेस है उसके साथ वो इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग ऑफिसर को भी यहाँ पे बुलाती है एंड उनकी भी इंक्वायरी यहाँ पे होती है. ओके, असर्टन मीन्स पता लगाना कि क्या सच है. ओके, एज द ट्रायल वॉज नियरिंग इट्स एंड, जब ये जो केस है ये इसका एंड होने लगता है, it was revealed by the investigating officer that they had recovered Mr. Goel's sister ornaments from a local pawnbroker. and ये जो investigating officer है इन्हें मिस्टर गोयल्स की जो सिस्टर है उनके ऑर्नामेंट्स मिलते हैं पॉन ब्रोकर से. पॉन ब्रोकर मीन्स जो दलाल रहते हैं, जो गोल्ड स्मिथ जैसे ही रहते हैं, वो उनके पास गिरवी रखा जाता है जो भी ऑर्नामेंट्स रहते हैं वो, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड द पॉन ब्रोकर. ओके, एंड उनसे ये इनका जो डायमंड नेकलेस है वो मिलता है. द पॉन ब्रोकर रिवील्ड दैट 2 young boys sold them to him. अब जब पॉन ब्रोकर की इंक्वायरी होती है तो वो यहाँ पे खुलासा करता है. रिवील्ड मीन्स खुलासा करना, कि 2 बॉयज़ उनके यहाँ पे आए थे और उन्होंने ये इन्हें बेचा. फर्दर इन्वेस्टिगेशन एक्सपोज्ड दैट दे वर मिस्टर गोयल्स सन फ्रेंड्स हु हैड फॉलन इनटू अ पैड कंपनी. और कुछ इन्वेस्टिगेशन होने के बाद यहाँ पे पता चलता है कि ये दोनों बॉयज़ मिस्टर गोयल्स के बेटे के फ्रेंड्स थे जो बैड कंपनी में चले गए थे. ओके, On that particular day, they were at the Goel household, and when nobody was around, they picked up the necklace lying ऑन द टेबल. और जब वो मिस्टर गोयल के यहाँ पे जाते हैं तो उन्हें टेबल पे नेकलेस पड़ा हुआ दिखता है और कोई भी वहाँ पे नहीं रहता, इसकी वजह से ये नेकलेस उठा लेते हैं. आफ्टर हियरिंग द टेस्टिमनी मीन्स गवाही of the investigating officer and analyzing the facts, the judge acquitted Hari. Acquitted means निर्दोष साबित करना. ओके और ये सब कुछ होने के बाद एंड में हरि निर्दोष साबित होते हैं. ओके देयर आर पॉइंट्स टू रिमेंबर. वी हैव टू स्टडी अबाउट दिस पॉइंट्स. फर्स्ट, the important task of the police is to prevent a crime, and if it has happened, then to investigate it. And which is the duty of these police, which are the responsibilities of police here. First point कि जो क्राइम है इन्हें प्रिवेंट करना, होने से बचाना. अगर क्राइम होता है तो उसका इन्वेस्टिगेशन करना. ओके these are the duties of police. Then second, investigation involved recording statements of witnesses and gathering evidences from the scene of crime. And which things are included in investigation? Recording statements of witness. Okay, जो भी witness है उनके statements. Then evidences means collection of evidences. जो भी क्राइम हुआ है वहाँ पे जो भी एविडेंसेस है ये कलेक्शन यहाँ पे इन्वेस्टिगेशन में होना चाहिए. ओके देन थर्ड पॉइंट, व्हाट इज इन दिस थर्ड पॉइंट? फॉर cognizable offenses like murder, robbery, theft and the kidnapping. These are the cognizable offenses, and the police can take into custody a suspect without taking prior authorization from the court. और ये जो cognizable offenses है यहाँ पे पुलिस डायरेक्टली जो सस्पेक्ट पर्सन है, जो एक्यूज्ड है, उन्हें कस्टडी में लेते हैं. ओके कस्टडी में डाला जाता है विदाउट टेकिंग प्रियर ऑथराइजेशन फ्रॉम द कोर्ट. ओके देन ऑन नेक्स्ट पेज, नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज हियर फॉर नॉन cognizable offenses like public nuisance, assault and the mischief, and the police needs a warrant. और ये जो नॉन कॉग्निजेबल ऑफेंसेस है इनके लिए वारंट की ज़रूरत है. व्हाट इज़ दिस वारंट? परमिशन ऑफ कोर्ट टू अरेस्ट द सस्पेक्ट. जो भी सस्पेक्ट पर्सन है उन्हें अरेस्ट करने के लिए. देन नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, DK Basu guidelines are meant for all police officials which they need to follow when making an arrest, detention, keeping in custody or questioning of the support. And there is one guideline, DK Basu guideline. Okay, वो किसके लिए दिया हुआ है? फॉर ऑल पुलिस ऑफिशियल्स. जो भी अरेस्टेड पर्सन है उनके साथ कैसे बिहेव करना है, उनको कैसे क्वेश्चन पूछने हैं, उनका कैसे इन्वेस्टिगेशन करना है, ये इसके लिए एक गाइडलाइन दी हुई है. फर्स्ट इंफॉर्मेशन रिपोर्ट इज अ रिकॉर्डिंग ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन रिगार्डिंग अ कॉग्निजेबल ऑफेंस बाय अ police officer immediately after its occurrence or discovery. And what is this first information report? That is FIR. And ये जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है अबाउट क्राइम ये रिकॉर्ड की जाती है. ओके देन नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, refusing to file an FIR is illegal according to the criminal procedure code. And जो FIR रिफ्यूज़ होता है ये इलीगल है. अगर कोई भी पुलिस स्टेशन में FIR फाइल होने को रिफ्यूज़ किया जाता है, दैट इज़ अ इलीगल प्रोसेस. ओके अकॉर्डिंग टू द क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर कोड. Then Next point, a suspect can file for bail depending on the nature of offense. और जो भी suspect है, जो accused person है, वो बेल के लिए फाइल कर सकते हैं. ये डिपेंड रहेगा उनके ऑफेंस पे कि किस तरीके का क्राइम उन्होंने किया है. ओके. देन लास्ट पॉइंट, as per Article 39A of the Constitution, it is the duty of the state to assign a lawyer for all citizens who are unable to engage one due to poverty or any other disability. Now, students, a lesson is completed here. You have to read this lesson, you have to read the points to remember here. Okay. And now, exercise. We have to solve the exercise. Multiple choice questions. First, which of the following is true about the procedure called the DK Basu guidelines? There are three options. Okay. First, the Supreme Court has laid down the procedure known as the DK Basu guidelines for the police. Then B, all police officials need to follow the DK Basu guidelines when making an arrest and the detention, keeping in custody. What is the meaning of the detention? Keeping in custody. Then next option is here, both A and B. What is answer here? C option is answer here. Both A and B मीन्स व्हाट इज़ दिस DK बासु गाइडलाइन किसके लिए दी हुई है? ये पुलिस ऑफिसर्स के लिए, जो भी अरेस्टेड पर्सन रहते हैं उनके साथ कैसे बिहेव करना है. ओके. तो यहाँ पे एक गाइडलाइन दी हुई है. देन सेकंड, व्हाट शुड बी द क्वालिटी ऑफ अ पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर? देयर आर अगेन थ्री ऑप्शंस. ही शुड बी biased. Biased means without discrimination. Okay. Then B, he should not present all perspectives of a case justly so that the court can pass a fair judgment. And then C, he should present all facts, evidences collected by police and examine all witnesses so that the truth is revealed. And answer is here C option. Okay. So tick on C. C option is answer here. And first answer of first MCQs is here C option. Okay. Then next question B. What is the question here? Tick who performs the following functions. Okay. Functions, there are some functions, there are some options are given here. पुलिस, पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर, डिफेंस लॉयर एंड जज. ये जो फंक्शंस है ये किसके फंक्शंस है ये हमें यहाँ पे देखना है. ओके. आइडेंटिफाई करना है. फर्स्ट, catches a 5 members gang who stole cars from Ashok Nagar. Whose is this duty? पुलिस. ओके. ये किसकी ड्यूटी है, किसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है? पुलिस की. ओके. देन सेकेंड फंक्शन, grants a bail in case of non-bailable offense. And this duty, whose is this duty? Judge. Okay. Then third, prosecutes a man accused of physically abusing his wife for dowry. Whose is this duty? Whose is this function? Public prosecutor. Okay. Then defends Shantaram, who is falsely implicated of encroaching upon government land. And whose is this function? Whose is this duty? डिफेंस लॉयर. ओके. इन्हें कौन बचाएगा? डिफेंस लॉयर. व्हाट इट. नाउ ऑन नेक्स्ट पेज, पेज नंबर 252, देयर आर two MCQs. We have to solve these MCQs. Sorry, 3 MCQs. First, what is the role of the police in investigating a crime? There are again 3 options. A. To investigate a crime and to take a action based on the investigation. B. Preventing crime. And C. Both A and B. What is answer here? C option is answer here. Both A and B. Okay. Then second, what are non-cognizable offenses? There are again 3 options. A. Murder, robbery, theft. B. Public nuisance, assault, mischief. And C. None of these. B option is answer here. Public nuisance, assault and mischief. Okay. Then third, what is the role of the person who may have to stand as a surety? There are 3 options. He, she is responsible for the ensuring that the suspect show up for trial. B. He, she will be under house arrest on behalf of the suspect. And C. Both A and B. A option is answer here. Okay. He, she is responsible for the ensuring that the suspect show up for trial. Okay. Now, students, our lesson is completed here. You should write the question and answers in your notebook of this lesson. I have sent it before this lesson. Okay. Have a good day.